Yo, what up, bro? Feel me? MFP markets trading. Nah, I mean, it's like 2 p.m. on a Saturday, bro. Obviously, the market's closed, right? But I got a couple clips from about a month ago or so. You know what I mean? Where I caught like two perfect trades. You feel me? So I'm gonna just go over them right quick and go over how I caught them and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah, cool, right? So again, bro, I'm a liquidity based trader, right? All that means is that I'm looking for areas of liquidity to get sweat before I frame a trade. Now that could be any type of liquidity. It could be trend line liquidity, which I don't really use, but could be that, right? It could be equal lows, it could be equal highs, or it could be time based liquidity ranges or areas, right? So that's what I have marked up on my chart right now. Is all of these different time-based liquidity areas, right? So I have my previous day high, my previous day lows. I have my London session highs and lows. I have my Asia session lows or highs and lows, right? These are all time-based liquidity areas that I wait to get to. I wait for these areas to be swept, right? Once these areas are swept, right, I'm looking for displacement. After that, I can frame my trade. You know what I mean? So this specific example, right? Price swept the previous day high, right? And after doing that, I'm looking for price to sell. But for me to be able to confirm that price wants to sell, right, I need price to displace through this low that I'm marking out right now for you, right? And again, a swing low, all that is just a three candle sequence where the candle in the middle has a lower bottom wick than the other two candles, right? So in a second, I'm going to move the screen over and I'm going to show you how price displaces through this swing low, right? And how I was able to frame a trade from a fair value gap, right? And catch this huge sale for, I think, maybe 130 pips or so, right? Not always going for 130 pips, but this one was beautiful, right? So again, right, as you can see, price displaces through that swing low that I have marked out, right? But the problem with this specific setup is that once price displaces through that swing low, right, it doesn't come back up into that fair value gap, right? So what I need to do here is I need to take my fibs and I need to mark out swing high to swing low so that I can know where price wants to retrace back to, right? So in this example, price retraces back into the premium area, right? Now my original fair value gap that I wanted is not in premium, right? But there's a lower fair value gap that is in premium, right? As you can see, the tip top of that fair value gap is in premium, right? So what happens is price comes back up, taps into that fair value gap that's in premium, the tip top of it, as you can see, after doing that, immediately shoots right back down for about 130 pips or so, right? So this was a beautiful trade. Like I said, I would have set a pending order here, set my entry, and then I would have took my stop loss. I could have put it at the high, right? But that was a pretty big risk, so I just put it at the end of my OTE area, right? After that, price shoots back down, like I said, for about 100 or so pips. Beautiful trade. I'm gonna show you how you could have caught a second entry on this exact trade. All right, so here goes how you could have caught the second trade. Now, I personally did not take this trade because this was my first time actually seeing price do this. So I was pretty skeptical of it actually doing what it's supposed to do here. So I didn't take this trade. But you could have took this and would have smacked take profit again to take profits. And I think what is this, less than, I don't know, 45 minutes or so, right? So the second trade, as you can see, I put my fibs again from swing high to swing low. And as you see, price comes right back up into premium for another retracement, taps right back into it, into that fair value gap that's in premium, shoots straight back down for another TP, right? So I think that was another 100 pips or so, or maybe I forget, right? But nonetheless, that'd have been 200 pips right there in a span of 45 minutes, right? Depending on your account size, would have been a lot of money, right? But here's the secret, right? You could have caught it a third time, right? Or at least you could have tried to catch it a third time, right? Because as you see, price forms another swing high and another swing low, displaces through another low, right? So you could have put your fibs again from swing high to swing low, waited for price to come back up into premium once again into that fair value gap, and then set your entry there for another pending order, stop loss at the high or stop loss above your OTE area, right? Got tapped in, waited for price to shoot right back down for another take profit, right? Now for this third one, this one would have been a little bit greedy though, because I'm pretty sure this one, if I'm not mistaken, this one actually did not go to take profit. I think this one actually ended up in stop loss, right? Nonetheless, though, I would have only taken the first one and been content because I know the first one is my setup. I've never seen the second one, right? But yeah, beautiful trades, bro. You feel me? That's how I got them. So yeah.